Jennifer Lopez exposed. Lies, lip syncs, and empty seats. What if one of the biggest stars in the world wasn't everything she appeared to be on stage? Jennifer Lopez, popularly known as J.Lo, has been at the top of the entertainment world for more than 20 years. She is renowned as an actor, dancer, singer, and businesswoman. Her brand has always revolved around her image as a tireless performer. But like almost every well-known pop diva, Lopez has faced criticism throughout her career. Social media discussions and gossip sites have seized upon a dramatic storyline in recent years, claiming that she has been exposed for lying, using lip-syncing excessively, and playing empty venues while on tour. These criticisms are even packaged in some postings and threads with inflated names like Jennifer Lopez exposed, lies, lip syncs, and empty seats. Such language has the drawback of frequently obfuscating the distinction between fact and conjecture. In contrast to a formal expose or investigative documentary, a work with this precise title has no verifiable source. Rather, a patchwork of fan reports, media criticism, forum conversations, and gossip site assertions are what are shared online. Because of this, it's important to distinguish between what is just hypothetical and what is documented. The facts around lip-syncing claims, ticket sales issues, audience responses, Lopez's own defenses, and the broader background of why such scandals frequently encircle celebrities of her caliber are all examined here. Lip-syncing is one of the most frequent complaints made about Jennifer Lopez. Critics have claimed for years that her stunning, dance-heavy shows frequently sacrifice live vocals. Lopez is by no means the first pop diva who has been accused of using pre-recorded vocals, but her prominent appearances make her a prime target. For example, Lopez sang her song "On My Way" during the 2021 American Music Awards. Social media users swiftly accused her of singing along to pre-recorded songs, despite the fact that many viewers applauded her stage presence. InStars revealed that disgruntled fans expressed dissatisfaction about her absence of totally live voices, implying that the performance lacked genuineness. Her live performances have been met with similar criticism. Although All I Have, her 2016 to 2018 residency in Las Vegas, was a financial success, it wasn't impervious to criticism. On websites like TripAdvisor, some viewers claim that Lopez lip-synced the majority of the show to taped music. Technical problems like shoddy sound mixing, delayed starts, and an over-focus on images rather than voices were the subject of other complaints. Despite these accusations, Lopez continues to perform live. In actuality, her vocals are audible in a lot of performances. She is praised for her energy, dancing, and spectacle. Yet this same physicality can make continuous live vocals challenging. This conflict in her stage identity is highlighted by the recurrent narrative. The exposed narrative also touches on issues with attendance and postponed performances. Over her career, Lopez has experienced inconsistent ticket sales, like many other musicians. Her most recent tour effort, This Is Me. Now the tour, which was launched in 2024 to accompany her new record, brought this issue to light. Fans and industry watchers saw weak demand in a number of locales shortly after tickets went on sale. She reportedly discreetly canceled or rescheduled several dates. A Reddit post in the r/Popheads forum, for instance, detailed show cancellations that were ascribed to poor sales. Another Reddit thread in r/music brought attention to the fact that certain dates were completely omitted. Anecdotes of half-empty venues, steep discounts, and supporters being moved to better seats on the day of the event were posted by users on gossip forums like Lipstick Alley. Even if these comments are anecdotal, they show that an artist is having difficulty keeping up steady demand for tickets in all markets. Naturally, cancellations led to conjecture. While some supporters contended that Lopez's attractiveness to the public had waned, others speculated that there might be personal or practical considerations involved. In any case, even though the severity of the issue differed from city to city, empty seats became a colloquial criticism that gained popularity online. A love-hate dynamic may be seen in the public's reaction to Lopez's performances. On the one hand, a large number of devoted followers continue to compliment her enthusiasm, stage presence, and capacity for self-reinvention. Online reviewers, however, are quick to point out any alleged flaws. Frequently, the loudest platform for these replies is social media. Twitter, now X, TikTok, and Instagram are ablaze with both positive remarks and scathing sarcasm following award show appearances or high-profile tour visits. N-Stars recorded the swiftness with which Lopez's AMA performance sparked derisive remarks accusing her of miming. However, she is occasionally commended for her professionalism in high-pressure situations. Mid-song, a fringe skirt came loose during a performance in Warsaw in 2024. Lopez quietly took off the clothing and carried on performing, earning praise for her poise rather than pausing or displaying distress. This was cited by the Express Tribune as an illustration of her composure and capacity to engage the audience in spite of unforeseen obstacles. The complex relationship between Lopez and the media and her fans is exemplified by this dichotomy. Severe criticism of her technical flaws and praise for her tenacity. In response to these criticisms, Lopez has not been mute. Regarding lip syncing, she has stated that, in certain situations, especially in huge stadiums or during highly choreographed routines, pre-recorded tracks are required for practical reasons. She has also openly supported other musicians who have come under fire for employing backup tracks, like Beyoncé. Lopez admitted in a 2013 interview with EW that the demands of the entertainment industry frequently necessitate striking a balance between slick production and live singing. Lopez's crew has provided justifications for her tour cancellations that go beyond poor ticket sales. For instance, Lopez herself ascribed some cancellations to marital issues with actor Ben Affleck, according to a November 2024 Pakistan Today article. Critics claimed it was a ploy to divert attention away from commercial flaws, while some admirers viewed it as an honest admission. Whatever the reality, Lopez has presented her choices as essential concessions for her personal and professional ideals, rather than failures. Although there is evidence of lip-syncing accusations and tour difficulties, other aspects of the exposed narrative are more conjectural. The assertion that Lopez always lip-syncs or that her performances are routinely half-empty, for instance, is not supported by evidence. In certain regions, she still sells out big venues, and recordings of her concerts reveal that she frequently combines live voice with backing tracks instead of miming entirely. The sensationalism of the phrase is further highlighted by the lack of a verifiable exposé with the title Jennifer Lopez Exposed, Lies, Lip Syncs, and Empty Seats. It appears to be mostly found in internet discussion rather than in any manner that adheres to journalistic standards. Although forums and gossip websites are useful for documenting fan emotion, they are not reliable sources of proof of systematic dishonesty. Why pop stars continue to face controversy? It is helpful to think about the larger backdrop of contemporary pop stardom in order to comprehend why Lopez continues to be such a lightning rod. Compromises between art and functionality are frequently necessary for large-scale performances. Intricate staging, quick costume changes, and intense choreography can make it physically impossible to sing continuously live. Because of this, musicians use vocal doubling, in-ear monitors, or pre-recorded recordings. This is common procedure for insiders. Fans who anticipate only live vocals, however, may feel betrayed. Complex dynamics also affect ticket sales. Turnout is influenced by pricing, the state of the economy, venue size, and marketing tactics. In other markets, even megastars like Madonna or Katy Perry have been reported to have vacant seats. However, this kind of scrutiny is frequently more severe for women in their 50s, as detractors interpret normal career ebbs as evidence of decline. Last but not least, social media magnifies every error. Even when they are isolated events, a single video of a missed note or a half-empty arena can go viral very quickly, giving the appearance that there are systemic problems. For Lopez, whose brand is based on elegance and perfection, these viral stories can be particularly harmful. When combined, the evidence points to the following. Lopez has been rightfully criticized for lip-syncing, especially during highly staged concerts and appearances on television. It is overstated, though, to say that she never performs live. Additionally, she has had trouble selling tickets, particularly during her "This Is Me" now phase. Anecdotal accounts of vacant sections and seat upgrades are true, and several events were canceled. However, this does not necessarily characterize Lopez's whole touring career and is not exclusive to her. The public's response is still divided. She is commended for her professionalism, tenacity, and enduring star power, but she is also frequently made fun of online for alleged flaws. Lopez has provided practical justifications for decisions that have garnered criticism, pointing to both personal and creative limitations. Lastly, the most dramatic allegations that Lopez has been exposed as a fraud are mostly based on conjecture and rumors, rather than hard proof. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more behind-the-scenes stories about your favorite stars, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and join our community so you never miss an update.